more about the arrest of a man accused of stealing more than a dozen computers from the Hamilton County Health Department while he was employed there. News Channel 9's Natalie Jenereski found out today this isn't his first arrest. Natalie.
Kim, Calvin, good evening. Ricky Flerl pleaded guilty in 2006 to stealing nearly $300 from an office that he was in charge of cleaning. During that time, he was also working at the health department. Ricky Flerl has been a maintenance worker at the health department since the late 70s. We learned today that he was also employed by Cleaning Solutions and worked as a janitor for Signal Mountain Pediatrics. In 2006, he pleaded guilty to stealing $295 from the business's cash box. Flerl didn't report the incident to the county, so nobody knew about it until now. While there is a stringent process for new county hires, current employees aren't under as much scrutiny.
We weren't aware that he had been arrested for this offense, and again, I think that at the end of the day, it was pleaded out, and so therefore I think it was expunged or removed from the record, so there wasn't any way that we would have known about it.
Coppinger says those rules are now being looked at and will be changed. Meanwhile, we're still curious how the computers went unaccounted for over a year. You may remember I tried to get the answer yesterday from Administrator Becky Barnes.
Who's in charge of the computers?
And it might even depend on which department ordered them. So I'm really...
I mean, it's a pretty cut and dry question, but, you know, if you don't want to answer, so why aren't you answering?
No, it's not. It's just that this investigation is active.
After showing her vague response to Mayor Coppinger, he said he is still confident in Barnes' ability to run the health department.
I understand her body language because that's not the Becky Barnes I usually deal with.
Coppinger says the only place where Barnes went wrong was that she didn't report the missing computers soon enough.
As soon as they were aware that the computers are missing, and we have made that change in policy, it will be reported to the Sheriff's Department.
Now, if you missed our report at 5 o'clock, Mayor Coppinger says he is ultimately responsible for computer inventory, although that still doesn't answer our question as to who is over inventory within the health department. Kim?